Holy guacamole. Alright, let's watch him before I get banned. Alright, 3, 2, 1, boom!
The Switch 2 is $450. I don't care.
Holy!
I'm still gonna buy. Hello, who? This is.
Why is this ringtone money, 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 money?
Flump.
The Shady Fans beeps? No way! That's my favorite one right there, the minion one. Can you see it? That's my favorite one. Fucking the Vance one. This little guy is so cute.
Calling in from
He's
the
so
Oval.
ugly.
Don't do it, Fleek. Your credit score isn't even 450. 450? I wouldn't even pay that much in taxes. Now, I'm not saying I evade, but I certainly a schwall. No wonder people are doing fentanyl. That shit's way cheaper than Mario Kart.
True.
These prices are getting so bad that people are
Unironically, yes.
saying fentanyl is the new family entertainment system. Have you heard this? People are saying this. I should deport that greasy meatball gobbling.
Yo, I have Italian friends. Don't call them greasy meatballs. You gotta be friends with them first, man.
Bastard Mario for what he's
Italians
doing to
are
you people.
cool.
Really the big N-word, Nintendo.
I'm gonna have a brain aneurysm. I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm gonna develop a fucking blood clot, man. He's giving me. I'm getting scared.
Is pillaging their fans' wallets once again, but I'm not gonna let it happen. I'm not gonna let it happen, not this time. So welcome to Trump House.
I'm sorry, I have to pause for all the fucking little memes, man. Why is the Trump wig on the fucking hot? Why is it at the top?
So welcome to Trump House. I'm tariffing the world so they cancel the Nintendo Switch 2 pre-orders because you people can't help yourselves. You're helpless like
His
little
impression
babies,
is
little
terrible.
feeble babies that eat baby food.
Holy!
Shut up, you're tariffed. Little bitch babies, that's what I call Nintendo fans. You guys say you won't buy it, but I know you'll buy it because that greasy Italian reminds you of when life was good.
So true. Like, there's so many millennials that just they don't care, they will buy it because they want to feel good. Yeah, people, like, $450 is a lot of money. Like, don't get me wrong, but it's like, you know, you could save up that money.
You could still get hard.
And
you know,
it
I was
still
gonna drop
feel good.
an N-word on the Japanese to stop you guys from pre-ordering, but Vance here said, you shouldn't do that. You really shouldn't do that. He said, if you drop an N-word, then Russia will launch their N-words, and N-words are gonna be flying all over the place. People will have to hide in their bunkers from the N-words, like Fallout. So I didn't use the N-word. But if I pay $80
Chad, I'll protect you from the N-word, bro.
for Mario Kart and it doesn't work out, probably I will do it. I would almost say definitely. And what do you mean by it? Nuclear bomb, Pierres.
You're not a cockroach.
That's what I call nukes. The N-word. Sometimes.
Chat, you can hide inside of my tail. Chat. Yes, hide inside of my tail. I'll protect you from the nukes.
I call them the N-bomb. And if they're very radioactive, I call them hard R, as in hardcore radiation. People.
This guy's gonna give me a heart attack. This guy's gonna give me a heart attack.
I shouldn't say these words. Now let me pass
Stop!
it over to Printer Fleek. Great guy, huge dick, 3.5. Hard, he got tariffed by God, this guy. Samuel Vance, hang up the phone. Pimps, I fear the worst has happened. Nintendo has gained consciousness. They finally woke up and realized that PlayStation's off making Jaws and Concord, Xbox off making nothing, then when they do make something, you want them to go back to making nothing.
True.
And Nintendo's the only ones left cranking out fun games. But as always, if you want to have your loyalty abused, become a Nintendo fan.
It's really sad. I mean, like, really, like, they have so many good franchises. Donkey Kong, fucking Mario, Mario. But it's kind of like Blizzard, but, like, in Japanese form. They know how many hearts they have entwined in their nasty little hands, and they know they could crush them as hard as they could and people would still buy their shit. Nintendo's definitely a definition of Stockholm. Like, Blizzard does it too, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm a diehard Blizzard fan, but at the end of the day, I had to stop. They were starting to hurt me. And I feel like Nintendo's kind of in the same boat, really.
Realize that nostalgia is worse for your wallet than crack. The Nintendo Switch 2 is an awesome console with fun games, but it's also death by 1,000 gotchas. And $450 for the console, I'm a big boy, I can take one honest fucking, but I didn't want to buy Mario Kart for $60, let alone $70, but I did, so now I'm paying $80. And so
I can't believe they, like, the most criminal thing is that these fucking games never go on sale. In 10 years, when they're, like, gonna talk about releasing the next Nintendo fucking console, it's still gonna be $80!
So far, the only response I've gotten from Nintendo is, what do you guys not have credit cards?
Exactly. That's at the end. Sorry, I smacked my fucking hand. At the end of the day, they don't give a fuck.
Bowser's calling us all broke. I'm not broke. You're broke. Really
You're
broke. Brokeback Bowser, that's what we call you. I'll show you.
Don't show that picture to Chibi. Don't show that.
Brokeback Bowser.
Don't show that picture to Chibi. That's terrifying.
That's what we call you. I'll show you who's broke. I'll pre-order 3 of these Switches right now. You don't have the credit cards. I have the credit cards. Hang up on him. Whatever the fuck you are, Vance. But it's not all bad news in the last week. Not a minute late. 10 years later, Nintendo is finally launching their competitor to the Kinect, which also doubles as a face cam for their new, legally distinct Discord. So now
with like 10 FPS the whole time. Yeah, I really need that.
when you're harassing your friends and family, the NSA can finally put a face behind the slurs.
Hey!
No!
And what a wonderful piece of hardware this is.
This is Flump calling in from the 480p Piranha.
Bro, and you pay for this, by the way. You pay for a subscription for this to work. 480p.
Plant camera. Everything's computer. I found the visuals. All of it is so good.
We actually, like, regressed to 2004, man.
Quality. What shit quality, I mean. I'm tariffing the shitty camera, and all 6 of the pixels are getting tariffed too.
Was that
At least
mine?
Nintendo's
Was that my smoke detector?
finally adjusting to reality, and we're done with that whole rooftop ritual sacrifice or whatever the hell was going on in the first Switch 1 trailer. I mean, still though, people are being way too nice to each other for a game of Mario Kart. This kind of
That's what I'm saying. There's not enough, like, calling people slurs.
feels like false advertising. Check this out.
Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
Your mother's a whore, Janice. A great big beautiful whore. She's seen more dick than a locker room mirror, that lady. So much dick. I should have tariffed her to stop your release. I'm sorry, that was mean. Please don't cry.
This guy's filming inside of, like... I have volume on 100% to hear your stream properly. That's crazy. I didn't ask. Maybe you should, like... I don't know, fix it?
Don't cry.
He's filming in Fillian's room.
Swamp out.
Now, if you're planning on upgrading to the premium plan to get better screen share quality, make new plans, because this is the premium plan. Couldn't you tell? The dead giveaway was that you could use legally distinct Discord at all, because the dusty
That's
bitches
crazy.
that aren't a Nintendo Online member don't get to use this. They're not people. If you don't pay for
I don't even want this, man.
Switch Online, the C button won't send you to legally distinct Discord. It'll send you to ZipRecruiter so your broke ass can get a second job. Their words, not mine. You need to keep Nintendo afloat. You think it's cheap to make DK look this sexy?
Why are we making DK look sexy in the first place? Why do we need him to be sexy? He's just a monkey.
Look at the ass on that gorilla. What a great ass.
Look
A
at
huge
that
ass. Not quite Melania's ass.
He has a fake spray tan. And the big belly.
I salute that ass, but this ass... I'd shake hands with it. The screen is better
wish
now, so
chat would
Nintendo's
salute
begun
my ass.
shitting on the quality of the old screen. And if you think that looks good, take a look at Cyberpunk on this bitch. By God, it doesn't look...
I still don't understand why they're importing Elden Ring on the Nintendo Switch. I tried to play Dead by Daylight one time on the Switch, and I got a refund because I said that the game was so bad and unplayable. Because it was like I'm playing at like 3 FPS.
Frame over 30. Hey, my great buddy, my good pal. You want to know what I think about that? Well, then change the channel. I'd like to solve, Pat. Tariff. The word is tariff. In fact, Pat, my sweet sugar, my honey bear, the sun to my moon. Look at me with those piercing blue
Sun and
eyes,
Moon
baby.
Pokemon reference.
I tariff thee. Vance, hey, let's get the commercial break. In other news, they've announced the games will be running at 60 FPS and 120 FPS in some games.
Wait, does that mean you have to buy the 60 FPS edition again? Or do you get it for free because you bought the old version? Do you have to buy them again? $10? It's $10? I still think that's too expensive. Like $10 just to play the same old game again? I don't know. I think that's kind of a ripoff.
Times if they've been upgraded and if you bought that upgrade. Or perhaps if you've joined the not a broke bitch plan, you can always rent 60 FPS.
You can rent a game? You can't even get physical copies anymore and they want me to rent.
Because of course you didn't think when you bought your fancy new Switch Pro that you'd be able to just boot up the games you already own and take advantage of all that power without paying even more, did ya? You dumb bitch! I tell you for being so stupid. Hang up, chubby face, twirly hat, lollipop Vance. And the sad part about all the price gouging is that these games look fun as hell. We've got Red Faction Gorilla, another mech game, Wheelchair
the mech game was
Metroid
sick.
Prime 4, Escape from Bloodborne, Kirby, Mario Kart Horizon, and some of these games are only going to cost $70. I mean, some of them might cost $80 and maybe $90 in some of the physical editions, but don't
$90 for physical. Oh. It's not even like a deluxe edition. I remember when $90 was like a physical deluxe. You know, you need like a poster and shit.
worry, once a year, some of these games will go on a deep discount of 10% off. What do you guys not have kidneys? That's spaghetti.
Yeah, just rent your kid for slave labor.
Fraud. All of Mushroom Kingdom knows this. Massive bitch Mario. That's what we call him. $80.
$80.
Luigi's the better brother. I've always said this. Mario can't even hold on to Princess Peach, and all of Mushroom Kingdom's been an Urk Castle. I'll tell you that much. But not you, Mario. I wonder why that is. And you better not buy this for $80. You know how much shit I got from Big Winnie for all those tariffs? He told us, he said, we'll be banning Hollywood movies in our country.
Honestly, not a massive loss, chat. I'm gonna say it, China doesn't have to deal with fucking Marvel rival fans. Yeah. Marvel rival, like, fanatics that enjoy Marvel rival movies to the extent that, like, they get obsessed when new characters come out and they freak out and are like, oh my god, I gotta rewatch the new movie because Emma Frost came out. Like, the fans are crazy, bro.
I said, do it, pussy. That's actually a great idea. I think I might do the same here. Have you seen that new Snow White movie? So bad. I tariff Snow White and the 7 slightly shorter than average fellas. Minion Vance, hang up the phone. Then they get another stab on you with the tech demo, and this one's just for shits and giggles. No one was gonna play.
You still have to pay for that. The tech demo that demonstrates the tech with, like, little baby games, that's like $80 too, chat.
This tech demo anyways,
$70.
but they're still gonna charge you $10 for it.
Wait, it's not even 70, it's 10. That's still too many, man.
What, do you guys not have a ski mask and a Glock?
No, that's still too much for a tech demo. Come on.
The demo is $10. I'm tariffing that demo. I tariff them. Now I know why the Switch 2's coming out in Pride Month. Doug Bowser just won't stop fucking me. Oh, listen, I just made it to the jiggle joint. I gotta go. What do you mean I can't touch Crystal? I tariff you, Crystal. I'm tariffing that big juicy ass of yours, Crystal. Hang up the phone.
Big juicy
and then another
ass.
detail, and you're gonna think this is a bad thing, but it's actually a pretty good thing. They're calling it the Switch 2 because you get 2 hours of battery life.
Switch 2's battery life is worse than the original Switch. For Nintendo Switch consoles with a serial number starting with XK, the battery life is approximately 4.5 to 9 hours. For the Switch 2, it's 4 to 6 hours. There's no way. Are you shitting me?
Thank God!
My
Now I only have
God.
to play 2 hours of that shitty new Power World without guns at a time. Whoa!
Power World without
That's it for
guns.
Trump House, everyone. Now, if you excuse me, I'm flying to Mexico so I can pre-order the Switch 2, and they're gonna pay for it. You are great, big, and beautiful, President Plum. You are great, big, and beautiful,
Oh,
President Plum.
ASMR.
You are great, big, and beautiful, President
Ah.
Plum. Japanese. Now, if you excuse me, I've just arrived in Mexico.
Mexico. AI Trump falling down the stairs is pretty good. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Money! Guys, go check him out. Go check him out. FLEEKAZOID. Super funny guy. Hilarious. Pretty good Trump impression, too.